I'm Jonathan Friz, and I'm here with Keith Bellevue. And Keith and I are working together in the 10 days. Keith on the South Shore and myself here in Boston. And so we're just going to share a little bit about how things have been going so far and some of the good stuff that God's been doing in people's lives around the region during this time of fasting, worship, and prayer.
Right.
Keith, good to be together, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me today.
Tell me, what are some things that you've seen that have stood out to you as you guys have been gathering together? What are some things that God's been doing that you've seen?
Just the feedback has been really well. There's just been a lot of presence of the Holy Spirit in the worship. People have been really impacted by the worship. And that's been really fantastic. As far as, we've just started fasting just the last couple days, but I can't even really count how many people have come up to me and shared what the Lord is doing personally in their life just in the last couple days of fasting. So that's really what the heart of it is, and that's encouraging to know.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's something that I've been hearing a lot from people too. Is it seems like every place that we go. When we leave, or people are they just articulate, wow, we are so encouraged by what's happening here, and we want to continue this in some way. We want to find a way to continually express this, not just to have it be a one-time thing, but to have it be something that's continued as well. So, yeah, tell me about some of the different churches that are involved in the South Shore, or you've said you've been surprised by some of the people that are coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. South Shore Community is the church that I'm a part of, and they really kick things off. They have a tremendous worship team that actually just recorded an album, and they did a really good job of getting things started for us. Morning Star in Taunton they've been doing the daytime prayer. They're actually talking about they're available to do some evangelizing in the Taunton area, or they're willing to pretty much go anywhere that if people want to call them. So Greg's number is on the website, and he just wants to go out. So that's great. We were at the Vineyard last night. We're going to New Testament tonight, and we're going to be finishing off with New Hope. And we have some other smaller meetings that are set up in between there.
Cool. So you guys are ranging all over the South Shore, from Brockton down to Plymouth.
Yep.
And
Kingston,
everywhere.
Taunton, and it's been a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, God's really shown up. So
that's awesome. In our times, one of the big things has been the daytime prayer we've had, YWAM Boston there.
Yeah.
And it's been so encouraging for me to be with them, and for us to be praying together, to have a good group of people praying together during the days, but also just to hear their articulation of, wow, God is really ministering to me through this time, or I want to fast for 10 days, but it might not be enough. I'm not sure. It just seems like God is doing something really special.
Yeah.
And so it's just really cool to see that happening.
Yeah.
As people are gathering together, seeking His face. One of the big themes for us has been sort of coming into this place of prioritizing being with Jesus over serving Jesus.
Yes.
And that's something that a lot of people have articulated. They've just been saying, I feel like I've just been a servant. I've just I've been like a Martha.
Yes.
And now I'm starting to get a revelation of what it means to just sit at Jesus' feet. Like, it's starting to become real. I've heard about it, but now I'm experiencing it. And so that's really cool to see that happening for people.
Yeah, I think we've been seeing a lot of the same thing. And, we went into this, and we're doing some daytime prayer, but we're also doing just a devotional to get people's minds thinking about larger prayer. And we went into this really thinking we were going to change the region, we're going to change things. And what we're hearing from the Lord is that He's really concerned about knowing Him. And that's what's really He's really focusing on first things first, and knowing Him, and knowing that we know Him. So
that's right. I want to see the region transformed, South Shore, Boston, New England. But I think that's really the key to transformation. It starts with us being transformed, us knowing God, and then us knowing one another. Because if we're talking about bringing transformation through the church, we're going to have to be able to know each other, love each other, trust each other, work together.
Yep.
And so I think those are the building blocks that we can see that God can
That's true.
pour out a move of the Spirit on.
Yeah, and I feel like what he's showing me is that all these things that we're laboring for will actually be the byproduct of knowing Him and having Him as at the center. So
that's awesome. Well, we want to invite you to come out for the remainder of the 10 days. If you're on the South Shore, it's 10dayssouthshore.blogspot.com. Yeah. Here in Boston, go to uniteboston.com. There's still 7 more days left, and we want to invite you to come and be a part of it. So hope to see you there. And even if you can't come, we want to invite you, just think about consecrating part of this time to fast, to seek God, to pray on your own or with a small group of people. We believe this is really a regional invitation for people to enter in, and if you can't come, if you're working, if it's too late of notice, that's fine. Just enter in as best you can with us during this time.